What's up, guys? It's MC Richard in the house. I'm gonna show you guys how to make good vocals, edit good vocals, professional studio quality vocals. I know you've seen a whole bunch of vids about this on Cool Edit Pro too. How to make cool, quality, professional tracks and master them and all that stuff. But what I'm gonna do today is gonna be different. Most of you guys probably do not know how to really master them. I see people on the YouTube, they put a whole bunch of chains, whole bunch of effects that you actually lose the quality of the vocals. And it's just a tutorial for you guys to learn. I think this is one of the best tutorials that you will ever learn on YouTube about Cool Edit Pro, hands down. So leave your comments down below and likes and whatever once this video is done. Alright, as you see right here, I have a track. Yes, I recorded earlier, the acapella. Acapella. Spit it hard to the. See, kinda looks like you never master, haven't edited, no effects, no nothing. Straight out the gutter. Anyway, this is what I'm gonna do. I highlight it. Wait, let me show you what I did. Before you start, open new session before you do all this stuff. New session. Click 4411 on 4400. It's 44,100 sample rate. Click OK. I'm not gonna do that because I already did that. So and then you wanna record your acapella or whatever. And once that's done, highlight them. Highlight the track. Go to amplitude. Center wave. Press OK. Then you want to go to noise reduction. Click and pop eliminator. Click that. Go to his and lots of clicks. Highlight that. And then click auto find all levels. Let it load. This usually takes the longest out of everything you do on here. And then click OK. It should take a while. Be patient. Go eat a sandwich or something. You'll be back. You'll cure your hunger by then. And then there you go. Highlight it again. Hiss reduction. Click light hiss reduction. Okay. And it's loading. Alright. Then what you want to do is highlight the end of the track where there's no words and nothing and it's just empty whatever. Click noise reduction. Now what you're gonna do is click get profile from selection. So what this does is gets all the background noise that was picked up by the mic, behind your spoken words or whatever that you didn't speak at that time. Get profile from selection, and then click OK. No, click close, highlight it, and then go back to noise reduction, and your noise reduction hasn't been selected. It shows on the graph. Then click. Oh, make sure this thing is at 100. Remove noise in the noise reduction settings. Then click OK. Or hold up, I got to close the door. It got kind of noisy, so I had to close the door. I'm in my room. So there we go. Got rid of already all the background noise you don't want, mostly. And then you go to filters. Select it all. FFT filter. And go down. And I usually there's 4 settings I play around with. see if it sounds the way I want to. Mastering gentle and narrow, that might work for you, or mastering gentle and wide, which is another option you could choose, or mastering heavy and narrow, or mastering heavy and wide, and and or mastering in heavy and wide. I think I already said that, but usually for this track, I go for my voice. I go for heavy and wide, or gentle and wide, because my voice is, I want my voice to sound full, so I usually sound with a heavy and wide or gentle wide, depends on the song, with the vocal. Click OK, and it's filtering that out. And what you want to do next is graphic equalizer. Click graphic equalizer below the filter section, and you're gonna select by default it's at 30 band 1/3 octave on the top. If you see that little tab on the top of the window right here, and then right here you got your selections, presets. This section I can't really tell you what settings you should do, because I don't know how you sound. I don't know how deep, how squeaky your voice is, how high pitched and all that stuff. So some people like to do vocal presence boost, or some people like to do 30 band punch and sparkle, which I use too sometimes, but I mostly use this one. Let me show you guys. Spit clear, and these are all presets that came with the software, so I didn't make up my own presets for this. So I usually choose, let me see how it sounds before I add it.
MC Richie, acapella. Spitting hard like the winds in the wintertime. I go so far, no telling where I be at. Oh,
Spit hard sounds clear. Let's see, 30 punch and sparkle.
MC Richie, acapella. Spitting hard like the winds in the wintertime. I go so far, no telling where I be at. Always on the run.
I think I'll go with 30 band and punch and sparkle, because my voice doesn't sound, it's like sometimes all over the place, high pitch and low pitch. So 30 band punch and sparkle would be best for it. Then what you want to do next is go to dynamic processing, and again some people like to use de-essers Lite, and or they actually like to use two effects, two dynamic processings, like DS Lite and very fast attack, or just or heavy master limit. But I used to use all those, but I found that this one works best for me. Real Audio Compander. Yes, it works real nice for me. Click that one. It all depends on what you want. I click that one because it works for what I need to use it for in my voice. And then what I do next is I go to paramedic equalizer. Now this will save you. This will give you high quality vocals for sure. There's no specific settings for here, but let me just give you a little walkthrough of what this does and how you could apply this to your music and stuff. You see right here, low shelf cutoff and high shelf cutoff right here. Well, that's like kilohertz, your waveform. And the high shelf cutoff is at mine's is at 19,730, and that's your vocal range goes from 0 all the way to 25 hertz. I'm not sure, but you want to have your voice like at no more than 2,000. No, was it to 20 23,000 or 20,000. You don't want your voice to be the waveform to get bigger than that. If you see right here in the charts, it says it goes from 0 to 5,000 to 10,000 to 15,000 to 20,000. Sorry, this was annoying pop-up. Sorry, I don't know what happened. And it goes all the way from 0 to 25,000 to be. No, it goes from 0 to 30,000. The sample rate. You want your sample rate to be like no more than 23,000, but I always have mine at 20,000 because most devices they go up to 20,000. If it doesn't go up to 23,000, they won't be able to hear the high notes and everything, the highs. So I usually have them at 20,000. The waveform. Anyway, right here, low cutoff is like when they'll cut off. It cuts off the low. So like from the lowest, that's all you from the lowest to the high shelf cutoff is all you're gonna hear in the final mix down. So I usually have that at 11,000, and that's my low shelf cutoff. And my high shelf cutoff I usually have like at 20,000 or 21,000. And then right here, you want to go to your center frequency, right? And you want to check. I usually use 4 of these, enough, or 5, depending if my track needs more, something more, more flavor or something. Cut out more stuff. Anyway, you want to go to number 1. This is number 1. Number 1 right here too. And you want to put this around I would say about 25 to 120 kilohertz, and you want to put this at number 1 because you're doing a high low pass filter, so like it'll cancel out a lot of bad noise, so you get rid of it. And then number 2, you want to click on the second one. Click the 1 second, and you want to click in the width. You want to put 15, anywhere from 5 to like 20. I usually put 15. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, click constant Q so you'll be able to get into these sections, edit and stuff like that. And so you want to play with this around. You want to have it like in the middle, like between like 200 hertz to like 500 hertz. You want to have it somewhere in between, and you want to, and on these you have to see, I'm dragging it up and down. You always want to cut. You never want to boost unless it's a low pass filter, or you just want to boost like the overall sound of it. And you usually do that in the end of the spectrum right here. So right here you just see, you just play with it and see how does it sound. Your ears are the judges. There's no right or wrong answer. Just play with it and go down. But I usually go down to like -20, and I always make the Q be 15 or 20 or 10. And number 4, you want to have it at 2,000 to 5,000 or 6,000. So you want to have it in between those 2,000 and 6,000, and that goes the same for right here. You want to go down, cut. You always want to cut -15, but if you want boost, I suggest you boost at the end of the spectrum, which is mostly your highs at, and that's where number 5 is. Wait, number 6. Oh no, that's the yeah, that's where I cut between 10,000 and 15,000, I think, or 16,000. That's where I cut negative 18 dBs. And then where you want to boost is right here. You see these? You boost the sound, but usually never go over like 10 dBs, or the minimum I will go with like 3 or 2. And most of the times I do need to boost this a little bit so my sounds rich. Anyway, the high pass, the low, yeah, that's my high pass filter, I guess. And my low pass filter was this. You usually want to have it a little bit higher than the rest of the spectrum, and I think you want to play with this something to get the right sound. But anyway, I already have a preset, so I already did my own settings, and this one and master gain you want to have anywhere between, it depends on how soft your voice and how loud you want it to be or quiet. I usually go from 3 to 6. Click OK, and then you just like you're pretty much done. You just have to cut out the ends and fix the little breathing sounds in here, silence them and stuff. And then if you cut too much out, like it's made it too much small, you might want to normalize it. I'll go for 80. Let me see how it sounds.
MC Richie, acapella. Spitting hard than the winds in the winter time. I go so far, no telling where I'll be at. Always on the run like someone wants to make this lap. Wants to make this my last day. If it was, I would have been shot before I wrote this. Ain't no doubt.
As you can tell, it sounds pretty nice. Let me just play it again for you guys. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can.
I go so far, no telling where I'll be at. Always on the run like someone wants to make this lap. Wants to make this my last day. If it was, I would have been shot before I wrote this. Ain't a dog or G, better get understood. I'm a rapping beast. Better respect to get it or get this big time. My careful line so good, it make you touch. You feel like it got raped from Einstein. So nasty, it make you think twice before comedy. Aha, comedy line.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. You could add effects too if you want, like reverbs of echoes and distortion effects, or if you want to put EQ, mess with EQ, I highly suggest putting EQ on there. You want to go right here, double click on here, go to EQ, the tab right here, click something, then play around, and like I did with perimeter equalizer, you want to click blend, and you could change the frequency. The lows are lower than your highs, and your mids are in the middle, and your highs are a little bit more than your mids, and your lows are like at -10 or -5. And you might have to play with your cues. Always cues will always be 15 or 10 or 20, or if you're always boosting, it'll always be 1 through 5. So that's how you. Anyway, what I was going back to, you could play with your equalizer, and your low is always going to be lower than your highs, and your highs are always going to be a little bit higher than your mids, and your mids are in the middle. And then you might want to play with the volume. If the beat's too loud, you might want to subtract it, make it a little bit negative, like -1 to negative, or to -5. Play with your EQ. You never EQ instrumentals unless you're making instrumentals, of course. You might want to put the volume down on that, but that's pretty much all you can do. And there's more to it than this. You can add dubs, ad libs, or whatever you want to call them. and then make choruses and verses and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna post how it sounds to you. Sounds really crisp after your vocals. And if your vocals don't sound crisp after this, make sure that you're using a condenser microphone, a dynamic microphone, or professional microphone. It don't have to cost a lot. You don't have to be Dr. Dre's microphones or whatever you want to call it. And some headphones. You need some headphones to record yourself, monitor. I will use Monoprice headphones I got for 20 bucks. You could go to monoprice.com. Studio quality headphones for monitoring. So, and some speakers to hear what you say and edit right and all that stuff. So thanks for watching this MC Richie Productions. I have I'm gonna also put the sample of I'm gonna put the results I got from this to show you I'm not lying, that it's professional quality. And it took me kind of like a couple years to actually make this settings and all this stuff, because but I didn't create it. I just, you know, I don't know, just put it together from other people's tutorials, and I thought this was the best out of all those. So rate, comment, and subscribe. And I also got some free beats you guys can download and use for your rights, royalty free. Be posting some soon. I already got one on the channel. Check it out. Download it on SoundCloud. People's already downloaded that track. People love it. And it's freestyle though, and this was just acapella. And thank you for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, it's MC Richie, and I make the good beats, and I make the good quality you want to hear. So peace.